Welcome back to another Madden 21 video I have for you guys here today. Today it's going to be like a weird experiment kind of video. I did a couple videos like this back in Madden 20 and they were definitely a lot of fun to record. I do want to mention though that obviously there's no face cam on this video, and the reasoning for that is because I've been having a lot of trouble rendering videos lately and I really don't know what the issue is. The file just always corrupts at some point and I have no idea what's wrong. So I described this in my last video, but I'm just saying it again just in case you didn't see that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to make a couple videos without face cam to see if the problem is resolved. If not, then I guess we'll just resume the face cam. I don't know. But also, before I really do anything, if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, if you are new around here, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoyed this video in particular, it would mean a lot to me if you could hit that like button. But this video is going to be an entirely out of position team. So we are the Titans. I asked my Discord which team I should choose, and Crimson Comet told me to choose the Titans. That's why he is the name of the coach. But the team is a 73 overall. We have a lot of really good players on this team, but no one is in the correct position. So at quarterback, we have Julian Edelman, right? So I did like 2 videos in this exact style last year, and I don't think I used Edelman as the quarterback in any of them. I know I used Greg Ward as the first quarterback. I might have used Mohamed Sanu as the second one, but Sanu is the backup. Julian Edelman will be the #1 quarterback. We're also going to be hopping into a couple games. I'll be simulating most of the season just to see how this team does, but we will also be hopping into a handful of games just to play a little bit. At running back, we have Lamar Jackson, just to kind of go with the meme. Obviously, he's an insanely good running back. He's a 90 overall, 96 speed and acceleration, 95 agility. Not the best carrying, but it's not that bad. 95 change of direction. Of course, he can't catch, but that doesn't matter. Lamar Jackson is an insane running back in this game. We also have Laviska Shenault. This isn't even all that out of position because he does take snaps at running back for the Jaguars every once in a while. But I just wanted to see what he'd go up to down here, and he goes up to an 82. He's normally a 74. So he's actually a really good looking running back. He has great running back stats. Like, he has good carrying, he has good ball carrier vision. He's actually a really good, player after the catch and everything like that at receiver. So it makes sense that he's a good running back. Like Laviska Shenault, there are some players on this team who are not super out of position, but then there are a bunch of really weird ones. I didn't want to make the team just like a 40 overall because that's no fun. I wanted to have some like decent players at least on this team, like George Kittle being the #1 wide receiver. This is not that much out of position. He's normally obviously a 99 overall tight end, and he's an 85 overall receiver. Ridiculous catching ability, that's obvious. 98 catching, not bad speed. Actually, 88 speed's pretty good. 89 acceleration. Those are obviously very good stats for a tight end, but even for a receiver, they're not too bad. A really good short, pretty good medium, and okay deep route running. But, he's probably going to have a good season. He's going to play fine. This isn't super out of position, like I was saying. But then we have Ryan Tannehill at the #2 receiver position. So, obviously, this is a pretty known fact, but he played wide receiver in college. That's why his stats aren't too bad in this department. 76 catching, 62 short route running, 52 medium, 42 deep. Among the best out of like any quarterback in this entire game. We also have Derrick Henry at the #3 receiver position. I just figured why not throw him on the team somewhere because he's just kind of a freak. So I wanted to use him at some position. And then I also just wanted to see what the best corner in this game goes down to at receiver. And Stephon Gilmore goes down to a 41 overall. And that's just because he can't route run at all. But he's pretty good catching, which is something, I guess. Maybe we can try to get him the ball every once in a while. We have the best blocking fullback in the NFL right now then, Quentin Nelson. He has 95 lead block, 92 impact block, 92 run block, and of course 89 pass block. He is an insane fullback. So I feel like this team should do at least decently well running the football because we have a bunch of offensive linemen playing all over the place on the offense. And then on the offensive line, we have Nick Boyle, who's one of the best blocking tight ends on this entire game. So I figured why not give him a shot. He actually has pretty good stats there at left tackle. We have Gronk at left guard. Again, not a bad blocking tight end. He actually has pretty good stats all across the board. We have Travis Kelce at center, and I'll get to why I did this in a little while. But he's also not a horrible blocker. Like 64 overalls really aren't that bad for these offensive linemen. Kyle Juszczyk, not a bad blocking fullback, so I figured why not throw him on the offensive line. And then Dontari Poe actually has surprisingly decent run block, I think it is. Yeah, 67 run block. He actually has pretty good run block power and lead block as well. He's one of the better blocking like defensive tackles I saw. I just sorted by run block, and I think he was the highest, or at least one of the highest. But the reason why we have Travis Kelce at center is because I have his brother Jason Kelce at tight end. I just had him switch positions just to see what would happen. But of course, he's going to be a really good tight end in this game just because of his blocking ability. So yeah, offensive linemen just become insane blocking tight ends. Like, I've done this a couple times in the past in this exact kind of video style. I think we had Teron Armstead in the one video, and he actually caught a couple passes. It was pretty funny. I'm going to try to throw to Jason Kelce every once in a while to see what can happen. But another player here who isn't super out of position is DeAndre Hopkins. I just moved him to tight end. He's a 99 overall, of course. Like the best receiver in this entire game, or very close to it. 91 speed, 98 catching, obviously insane route runner, great catch in traffic, great awareness. Not even that bad run blocking. 54 isn't awful, considering he is normally a wide receiver. And then Larry Fitzgerald, another wide receiver, we just moved up to tight end. Also, I didn't point this out just yet, but don't pay attention to the numbers. The numbers get incredibly messed up when you trade for all these players and all that good stuff. I also assembled this team by just like managing the roster on the main screen of the game. If you do that, you can pretty much get any trade to go through. Well, not pretty much. Any trade will go through as long as the player isn't injured, and as long as there are enough players at like the respective positions in the trade, and as long as there's cap room for each team and stuff like that, then any trade will go through. But anyway, now on defense, this side of the ball is actually pretty good. We have an 80 overall defense. Like, a lot of these players aren't like incredibly out of position, but we do have some pretty weird ones. Anyway, in the secondary, Fred Warner, one of the best zone cover linebackers in football. I think he has like the highest zone coverage at middle linebacker. Pretty sure him and like Bobby Wagner might be tied. Maybe Deion Jones is up there too. But of course, he's going to make a really good free safety. Moving linebacker up to safety has always been a really cheesy move in Madden, but he's really good at it. He's a 92 overall. I think he actually goes up one in his overall. And then at strong safety, I kind of just figured I'd put Aaron Donald somewhere on this team. Aaron Donald, in my opinion, is the best player in the NFL. He is insane. He has horrible zone coverage, horrible man coverage, but he hits like an absolute truck. 89 hit power. Honestly, I thought that was going to be a bit higher. Insane pursuit, insane play rec, insane block shed and awareness. So if we ever need like a strong safety blitzing or anything like that, he's going to get through immediately. And then his speed isn't even that bad, considering he's normally, a defensive tackle. 82 speed's not horrible. 92 tackling as well. Like, he's going to probably play pretty well up at strong safety, even though he can't cover anything. At linebacker, left outside linebacker, we have Marlon Humphrey. I just figured I'd put some random cornerback here just to see how he plays. Obviously, very good zone coverage, very good man coverage as well. So this is a 4-3 defense, so it kind of makes sense. If he needs to cover somebody, he's going to do a really good job at it. And then Fletcher Cox is the middle linebacker. Also figured, like, why not throw another really good defensive tackle somewhere on this defense? As you can see, like, on the back of this, his core attributes are all incredibly good except for zone coverage. Speed and hit power also aren't great, but everything else is like really good on the back here. But I'm expecting him just to level some people who are running a slant or anything like across the middle. I kind of figure he'll just decapitate somebody. And then at right outside linebacker, we have Taysom Hill, one of the most versatile players in the entire NFL. He can play a bunch of different positions incredibly well. So Taysom Hill at linebacker is a 59, which is actually kind of nuts because he's normally a quarterback, obviously listed in the game. But in real life, it seems like, he's more of like a tight end, running back, wide receiver, hybrid kind of thing who can throw the ball kind of well. But yeah, Taysom Hill is, I think, the best tackling quarterback in this game. He has good hit power as well, good pursuit, obviously good speed, acceleration, strength, and awareness, all that good stuff. 78 catching, obviously not bad either. So he's actually a pretty decent outside linebacker. At cornerback, we have Eric Kendricks. No real reason for this. I kind of just figured like he'd be pretty good at cornerback, so I just wanted to throw him down there. He's not super fast, but it's fine. 84 speed isn't terrible. It's actually really bad for a corner, but I feel like he can get away with it. Good tackling, good play rec. Not bad man coverage either. 73 for that. 81 zone's actually really good as well. And then we have Jadeveon Clowney at cornerback number 2. Now, his hit power is very, very high. For a cornerback, it's at 86, so he's probably going to be leveling some people. Man and zone coverage, obviously not great, but good enough, I think, just to get away with it here. He's a 71 overall. Really not too bad. We have Josh Allen then at the other cornerback position. He had some of the best zone and man coverage out of every defensive end. So I just wanted to throw him up here just to see what he could do. And then also, this one really confused me. Tywan Jones is normally a running back. He's like a 71 overall running back, but he's a 68 overall corner. He almost certainly played corner or like safety or something at some point in his football career. I just don't know when. But like his stats are way too good just for this to be like random. He's certainly played maybe in college, maybe in high school. He was a safety cornerback. I really don't know, but I just wanted to throw him in this video just because it's kind of interesting that he's really not much worse of a corner than he is a running back. And then the defensive line is actually kind of stacked. Not gonna lie. We have Harrison Smith at left end. He had some of the best block shed out of every strong safety when I sorted by that. He has 73 block shed. 66 power moves isn't too bad either. Of course, really good play rec, agility, awareness, all that stuff expected. And then pretty good speed at 87 for a defensive end. So I feel like he's actually going to get a decent number of sacks. And then Jamal Adams is the other edge rusher on this team. Pretty similar block shed and power move to Harrison Smith. They're both pretty similar defensive ends right now for me. And then Bobby Wagner is actually a 93 overall defensive tackle. He has really good block shed as well for a middle linebacker, 90 block shedding. So it actually makes sense that he's this good at defensive tackle. I kind of feel like he's going to get a lot of sacks as well. And then Isaiah Simmons, another incredibly versatile player. Figured I'd throw him somewhere on this team. He is only a 66, but he does have superstar development, if you don't know that by now. So like auto progression is going to be on, so maybe he'll go up into the 70s at some point this season. But anyway, that is going to be the team. Actually, I guess I can show off special teams. The kicker and the punter are also switched around, because why not? But anyway, that is going to be the team. Let me know if you want me to do this again with some different guys. Leave some guys in the comments who, you know, translate well to other positions, and maybe I can do this again in the future. But we're going to go ahead and simulate a decent bit, and then I will hop into like the moments of like 3 or 4 games. We'll kind of just see how the video goes. We're going to hop into the first 3 games, I think, of this season. We're just going to play the moments, get a couple plays on screen just to see how these guys do. I want to run the ball with Lamar Jackson. I want to throw the ball with Julian Edelman just to see if he is even somewhat accurate, and then maybe we can try to get an interception with like Fletcher Cox or something. I think that would be pretty funny. We're gonna go with a screen pass on 3rd down and 3. See if we can hit Lamar Jackson. Now, Lamar Jackson's gonna be there for the catch. Let's go, Lamar, keep going. Juke back inside. No, you're not gonna be able to get by Justin Simmons. That's still gonna be a first down though. Good throw by Julian Edelman. I know it was a screen, but still kind of surprised he even completed it. Let's run the ball here with Laviska Shenault, see what he can do. Okay, Laviska, you know, surging forward a little bit, picking up 6 yards. Not bad at all. Pretty good blocking, at least good enough blocking there. All right, so now we have Quentin Nelson leading the way. Just run behind him. That was actually super, super simple, but Laviska Shenault gets a touchdown. There we go, we're actually on the board. All right, so the defense needs help. We have Aaron Donald blitzing. Love to see that. 1st down and 10. It's gonna be a run play. And Melvin Gordon is going nowhere. Runs directly into Marlon Humphrey. All right, so we have Aaron Donald blitzing once again. Fletcher Cox, do something here. No, that's going to be open underneath for the touchdown. Unfortunate. We cannot lock up. Okay, it's 3rd down. We got to make a stop. I think we can do this. We have Marlon Humphrey, I believe, blitzing. Fletcher Cox manning up on Melvin Gordon. We're not going to be able to make a stop there. 3rd down and 5. They do complete. Across the middle, I think that's Tim Patrick. That was Josh Allen in coverage. Actually, not too far behind. Yeah, this team is actually getting down the field quite well. It's kind of strange. Didn't really expect them to. Let's see if we can get a completion here to Derrick Henry. He's open like now. He's not gonna be able to make that catch. No, it's getting picked off. No. Can we make the tackle at least? I missed. Okay, we're gonna push him out of bounds at least. Man, Bryce Callahan is gonna pick that ball off. All right, we are at the 2-yard line. Let's get a touchdown, please. Lamar Jackson up the middle. He's gonna get slammed and fumble the ball, but we're gonna pick it up for the touchdown. Let's go. That is going to be DeAndre Hopkins, who's there to pick the ball up. I love it. All right, well, we are going to lose that game, very sadly. Let me quickly go over these stats. I just want to see how the team is playing. So Julian Edelman had 224 yards, but he had 3 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson was like okay on the ground. Laviska Shenault gets a touchdown. Derrick Henry, 6 for 52, the best receiver on the team right now. 5 for 53 for Ryan Tannehill. 4 for 44 for George Kittle. DeAndre Hopkins only gets 3 catches. Not too many sacks allowed. Okay, that part's playing decently well, I guess. 7 tackles there for Marlon Humphrey. A bunch of tackles for loss. Good number of sacks. We have 2 picks, Aaron Donald and Marlon Humphrey. Aaron Donald gets an interception. I love it. I would really like to get a win in this video at some point, like on camera. I don't really think it's going to happen, but we're going to hop into this next game here against the Jaguars. Let's see if we could do any better. Like, we didn't play as bad as I expected against the Broncos there. It was actually fairly close. But hopefully, Julian Edelman doesn't throw 3 picks again today. Because I do feel like if he didn't throw those 3 picks, we actually would have won that game. But let's see what we can do here against the Jaguars. We are at the 1-yard line, so I'm going to run the ball with Quentin Nelson. Because why not? Quentin Nelson's going to pick up 3 yards. That's amazing. Let's go. Laviska Shenault has all day to run. Nice. That was a huge lane to run through. The offensive line blocked so well there. So it seems like the team's like really good when I'm not out on the field, which is kind of funny, at least the offense. So I feel like this team might not play too badly in simulation. We're going to give Ryan Tannehill an end around. See what he can do with it. Let's go. Ryan Tannehill, keep going. All right, that's actually not a bad run. I'll take that. It's a gain of 9. We should really try to get like some kind of halfback pass going. I keep forgetting to look for it. I don't know if the Titans have it. I'll look it up after this play. But Laviska Shenault on the toss. It's going to be open to the outside. That should be a touchdown. Let's go. Larry Fitzgerald blocking over there. Nice job, dude. I don't think the Titans playbook has a halfback pass. Kind of looked it up a little bit. Couldn't find anything. Maybe we can try to do it next game. Let's scramble around with Julian Edelman a little bit. Let's go, Edelman. It's going to be actually a really big gain. I'm not afraid to juke with you, obviously, because you're not actually a quarterback. That was a great catch there by DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, I'll take that. We're going to call a timeout. There are 18 seconds left. I really don't think we're going to do much with this drive, but might as well keep trying. DeAndre Hopkins, make this catch in the end zone. Let's go. You actually will. Not a bad throw as well by Julian Edelman, and we finally score something here with DeAndre Hopkins. All right, this game's pretty close. We need to make a stop here. 3rd down and 6. We can do this. Fletcher Cox, get a user pick. That's actually going to be an incomplete pass. We made a stop on defense. And now we have the ball at the 17-yard line. All right, we're just going to keep the ball on the ground for a little while. I can't attempt a field goal because if you try to kick a field goal with anyone who's not a kicker, it is actually impossible to make anything. So I can't even try that. We're going to run the ball with Lamar. I meant to cut that up way sooner on me, but that's still a gain of 5. I'll take it. Not bad at all. All right, so we are at 4th down. I'm not going to actually kick this field goal because what I said before, you don't make field goals if you actually try them with players who are not kickers. Okay, we are in overtime. That's pretty cool to see. Let's run the ball up the middle. I don't know if they already had possession. I have no idea. But I am going for the touchdown at least, so. Laviska Shenault can't do much there. Those 2 linebackers were back there like immediately. Okay, let's just at least get a field goal on this drive, but obviously looking for the touchdown. We have R1 open, actually. Ryan Tannehill is going to make... Never mind, he didn't make the catch. I was going to say, that's a massive grab. Let's definitely super sim this. We made the kick, and we're going to win the game. Okay, I didn't really do anything on that final drive, but it's fine. We actually won a game, which is really cool to see. So actually, I already hopped into this game because I thought the Ravens playbook had a halfback pass. They did not. I realized that very shortly after hopping into the game. I looked up a video to see which playbook had it, and apparently Washington does. So we're going to enter this game with Washington's playbook. Okay, so the team is getting absolutely stomped right now. And also, I don't think this play exists in this playbook. It's supposedly an iForm Pro, and I'm going through here, and I don't see any halfback pass. Unless I'm absolutely missing it, and I'm this stupid, I don't think it's anywhere here. I was kind of reading the guy's comments of the video I watched, and it seems like people are thinking they might have taken it out of the game. I don't know why they would have done that, though. I'm going to dump this one off to Lamar Jackson. Can he make anybody miss? No, he cannot. It's going to be 4th down, but we are absolutely going for this. We have DeAndre Hopkins crossing over the middle. Let's see if he can get open. Julian Edelman, hit the man. There we go. It's going to be a completion. Okay, Julian Edelman actually puts the ball where we need it to be. If we can get another touchdown here before this game ends, I'll feel comfortable simulating to the end of the season then. I just wanted to go one more game just to honestly try out the halfback pass. Let's see if we can maybe hit George Kittle in the end zone. That's a horrible throw. Never mind. That's not even going to be close to catchable. Lamar Jackson doing a good job of getting that 1st down. He's going to pick up 10 more yards. Lamar Jackson's going to reverse field for that touchdown. Oh my, his acceleration is disgusting. That's going to do it there for that game, and I think that's going to do it for all of these games. Let's now simulate to the end of the season and see if we can pick up any more wins. Wait, we beat the Texans 56-21 in week 17. All right. We finished 5-11. Honestly, 5 more wins than I expected. Let's go over the schedule, and as you guys will see, it'll say I played that Vikings game twice. That's just because I wanted to switch the playbook, and it didn't even end up working anyway. The playbook didn't seem to have the play I wanted. Whatever, let's check out this game here in specific. I want to see like what happened. How did we do so well against the Texans? Julian Edelman had a crazy good game. Played better than Deshaun Watson. That's just proof that Julian Edelman is a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson. No further testing has to be done. Lamar Jackson was pretty good. Laviska Shenault got 4 touchdowns. Okay. DeAndre Hopkins had a great game. Derrick Henry received pretty well too. Who got the interception? I think we had one, right? Jadeveon Clowney gets the interception. Did that say somebody had 4.5 sacks? Bobby Wagner got 4.5 sacks? What? Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Let's go over these stats. Let's see how the team played. Honestly, I feel like this defense wasn't that bad. Julian Edelman played a lot better than I thought. 20 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,200 yards. I thought his interceptions would be way more than his touchdowns. Rushing Lamar Jackson about 1,100 yards. Laviska Shenault not a bad season as well. Receiving, nobody with 1,000 yards, but DeAndre Hopkins gets 9 touchdowns. Nick Boyle was pretty bad, but everyone else was actually all right. Now, defensively, we have 106 tackles for Eric Kendricks, 105 for Jadeveon Clowney, 16 tackles for loss for Bobby Wagner, but Jamal Adams gets 18 sacks, 11 for Bobby Wagner as well. What? 9.5 for Harrison Smith. That's insane. We have 4 picks for Aaron Donald, of all people, 2 for Fred Warner and Jadeveon Clowney, 1 for Marlon Humphrey, Eric Kendricks, and Josh Allen. All right, some pretty surprising results, to be honest. Let me actually check out like forced fumbles and stuff like that. We only have 5, so really not that many. Let's check out touchdowns, though. Anyone get a pick 6? No, it doesn't seem like it. 1 safety there for Harrison Smith, and a blocked kick by Isaiah Simmons. All right, so we were almost last on offense. Surprised that is not last. And then we were 25th on defense. Okay, MVP, of course, nobody on this team. Maybe Defensive Player of the Year, though. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Cam Newton. Obviously, nobody from the Titans. Defensive Player of the Year, we do have Jamal Adams at number 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Laviska Shenault at number 4. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Isaiah Simmons at number 5. Best quarterback is Cam Newton. Obviously, no Julian Edelman. Best running back, though, Lamar Jackson at number 3. Best wide receiver, Zach Pascal. Nobody from the Titans. Best offensive lineman, nobody from our team. Best D lineman is Jamal Adams. Bobby Wagner at number 5. Harrison Smith at number 9. Best linebacker is Miles Jack. Best defensive back is Byron Jones. But we do have Aaron Donald at number 8. Best kicker, does it go to our punter? It does not. He's not even on the list. All right, that's fine. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will simulate to the Super Bowl, see if anybody went up in development trait and all that good stuff. But certainly let me know if you'd like me to do this again with some other random players. Let me know of those players too, if there's anyone who changes position really well, especially if there's like really random players who are good at some, other really random positions. But anyway, I don't think anyone on the offense is up in development trait. We also can't see the other receivers. We signed a bunch of practice squad guys, so that's probably where they are. They definitely did not go up in development trait, though. Maybe on the defense, someone's up. Marlon Humphrey is up in development trait. Isaiah Simmons didn't go up or anything like that. He just has superstar. I think Marlon Humphrey is the only player to go up in development trait, but Jamal Adams had a ridiculous season. I'm surprised he's only up to an 84. Anyway, one final time, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Where every step you take is do or die.